Just wanted to talk, that's all.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm rocking the sunglasses today because my eyes are very strained and just kind of felt like doing it. Makes it a little easier. So 3 games in Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark beginning today, also known as the Great American Small Park. So you can expect there will be some home runs. If the Yankees are on their game, and they might be feeling good after winning 2 out of 3 against the Orioles, expect some long balls. Expect some guys to pad their stats this week. My prediction is that Aaron Judge goes off, and more on that when we get to the Nostra Derek prediction. But we had a call about, how maybe he's a little bit tired because he's a new dad and so forth. I also just think it's possible that he went into a slump. I mean, everybody slumps. Nobody in baseball never has a slump. Even guys like Tony Gwynn had slumps, Wade Boggs during his heyday, Don Mattingly, Mickey Mantle. Everybody's had slumps. Everybody. Babe Ruth had slumps. Barry Bonds had slumps. Judge was due. He's not going to hit 400 this day and age. So he's still at 360-something with 27 home runs. I think he's due to get hot again because it's been kind of a slow week. We wondered yesterday if Ben Rice would play because he's had back-to-back days where he's hit the ball very well. And I'm going to pull up the Yankees lineup on X. He is not in the lineup today. Yesterday he had 3 hits. He got the OPS over 800. And today he is out of the lineup, which I am going to share with you right now. So we got Goldschmidt leading off. He is at first base. Cody Bellinger batting second. He is in center field. Aaron Judge batting third. He is in right field. Giancarlo Stanton, he could be a pick to click this series. He has not gone deep yet. He is batting in the cleanup spot at DH. Jazz Chisholm playing third base, batting fifth. Anthony Volpe, 3 hits a couple of days ago. Yesterday had a pinch hit walk, batting sixth at shortstop. Austin Wells gets the start behind the dish. He is batting 7th. DJ LeMahieu at second base. He is batting 8th. And Jason Dominguez against the lefty gets the start in the number 9 spot. Alan Winans on the mound tonight went 7-0 in AAA. Not a great lifetime record, 1-4 with a 7.20 ERA in the majors, but maybe he picks something up this year. We'll see. Replacement pitcher in my estimation. But Giancarlo Stanton, the DH, Goldschmidt playing first, and Austin Wells behind the dish. That means that we won't see Ben Rice unless it's a pinch hit opportunity. Been swinging the bat good. This is one of the things that people complain about the most with Aaron Boone is that he sits guys when they're hot. Wouldn't you rather see him behind the dish today and maybe sit Austin Wells? I don't know. But against the lefty, we'll forgive him tonight. If they go to a righty, you might see him pinch hit for someone. I don't know if it'll be Stanton. You could see him pinch hit for maybe LeMahieu, maybe Dominguez. You probably won't pinch hit for Dominguez against a righty because he hits righties pretty well. You could see him even pinch hit for somebody like Volpe, honestly. The way he's been struggling depends on how he looks in the game up to that point. So I think we might see him tonight. They're going to try and find him some at-bats. But anyway, sucks to not see a guy who's swinging the bat well in the lineup tonight. All right, so Cincinnati Reds, what to watch for? They are 40-38, but they're no joke. They got some good players. Elly De La Cruz, which I spelled wrong on my screen. I'm going to fix right now. De La Cruz is raking. 837 OPS, 17 home runs, 246 team batting average. Austin Hayes been swinging the bat well. Hunter Green is injured. Look, they have some really good pitchers on this staff. Hunter Green is a guy who throws really, really hard, which I also spelled wrong. Jesus Christ, Derek, what are you doing? My eyes are shot today. I'll fix that. Hunter Green on the injured list, but a guy who throws very, very hard. Jose Trevino having a good year for the Reds, 863 OPS. It seems like ex-Yankees always come back to bite them, so I would expect Trevi to have a good night. Spencer Steer can be dangerous. He's having a down year, though. They got the lefty on the mound tonight, Nick Lodolo. He is 5-5 with a 3.71 ERA, so he can be tough, and I expect the Yankees to have their hands full. Chase Burns, who was just drafted last year, will get the start tomorrow. You're seeing a lot of players make the major leagues a lot faster these days. In addition to Winans tonight, the Yankees are going to throw Carlos Rodon tomorrow. He's going to have an attempt at number 10 in the win column again. And then Max Fried will pitch game 3, also looking for win number 10. His ERA has gone over 2. He'd like to get it back down under 2. So that's where we're at right now. We got a game kicking off in, about an hour and a half. Let's take some voicemails here. Call from Mary Beth.
Hey, Derek, it's Mary Beth, and I actually have a question, and I would like to hear your expert opinion. Major League Baseball experimenting with the automatic ball strike system. How is that going to affect the importance of catchers? Because you always hear that their framing is really good, and that's one of the reasons that it makes them a good catcher. But
Yep, I'll go ahead and get to that right now. Basically, it will affect them to some degree, but because of the ABS system only being a challenge system, there's probably 2 or 3 challenges throughout the game that teams will use, which means any pitches that are not subject to challenge, the catcher will still be able to steal strikes. So I think that there will be some effect, especially in really big spots, but it could be minimal. I wouldn't expect it to make a humongous difference on how catchers are valued.
Hey, Derek. I know this is really easy to say after Clarke Schmidt just threw 7 no-hit innings, but I think it's really time to extend him. He's proven throughout the seasons that he's going to get hurt every year, but he's going to have a decent ERA. I mean, he's had, one of the best ERAs in baseball over the last couple of seasons combined or something like that. I don't know, only behind Scooble. I saw a stat somewhere on Instagram. Anyways, if he is healthy next year and has a good year, he's going to be paid so much money, and Cashman's going to chicken out with paying him. Where if you extend him right now, you know what you're going to get, and you're going to get him a little bit cheaper. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think.
I'm sure he would be willing to sign an extension. I mean, the Yankees are going to stay competitive, right? And if you can guarantee tens and tens of millions right now, I'm sure he would think about it. Definitely would make a difference in his life, but he already is a millionaire. I would assume that he's going to hit the free agent market, or that the Yankees will trade him, kind of like they did with Jordan Montgomery. They'll decide whether or not they want to pay, a huge extension price for him. They decided with Monty they didn't want to do it. I think they might decide to do it with Clarke Schmidt because they've always loved his spin rate, his metrics, his analytics, and they're only getting better. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Clarke Schmidt on Baseball Savant, and we can take a look at him now that his stats have registered from his 7 no-hit inning day the other day. Let's go ahead and pull him up real quick. You see the pitching run value is crazy, 93rd percentile. The breaking ball run value is in the 100th percentile, best in the league. Expected ERA, 93rd percentile. It's 2.67. His actual ERA is 2.84, so he's even been a little bit unlucky. He's made 12 starts, 69 and 2/3 innings, 65 strikeouts. WHIP is barely above 1. It's 1.06. Now, you look at his numbers last year. In 16 starts, he had a 2.85. You tack on this year. I mean, that's 2 straight years with an ERA that's hovering around 2.85. And, in that time, he's 9-8. So the Yankees have not given him a ton of run support. He doesn't typically go very deep into games. He doesn't throw super hard. He doesn't throw the 4-seam fastball that much. He's mostly a cutter guy now. His hard hit percentage, his barrel percentage, both good. He does allow fly balls. He's only in the 10th percentile of ground ball percentage. And extension, I don't think that's a huge deal. He's only 6'1", 200 pounds. But he's clearly metrically a good pitcher, and he's had a lot of success the last couple of years. Now, will that translate into an extension? I don't know. And I don't know how I would feel about an extension. I like Clarke Schmidt, but I'm not sure I want to give him $100+ million. I mean, he does have difficulty a lot of times getting through 6, getting through 7. If he can put it through, or, basically get better the rest of this year, continue to eclipse that 100 pitch mark, get through the third trip through the order a little bit more often, yeah, I'd be okay with an extension. I'd also be okay with them using him in a deal kind of like Mike King was used, where, you traded him and you got a generational bat. A team needed to unload some money, and the Yankees got a crazy good bat for a year. It depends on who you'd pick up. It would have to be an enormous, enormous deal. We got another voicemail here about a Reds prospect.
Hi, Derek. It's Myers from Raleigh, North Carolina. I have a story to tell you about the Reds prospect they just called up. So I went to go see NC State, one of my favorite colleges, play Wake Forest in a baseball game in Raleigh, and Wake Forest had this pitcher, and he was incredible. He struck out a ton of batters in NC State and made him look really silly at the plate, and I had no idea who he was, but someone next to me said that he was projected to go number 1 in the draft. And then fast forward about a few months later, and the Reds drafted him at like number 2. And now he just got called up to make his MLB debut on Tuesday against the Yankees. So Chase Burns is a really good pitcher, and I'm a little worried, Derek. I don't want to see him make the Yankee batters look silly as much as I saw him make the State batters look silly. He has a nasty, and I mean nasty, changeup. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Keep it up, Derek.
I haven't seen him pitch. I wish I had. I don't get to see a lot of the prospects for the other teams pitch unless it's like in the Futures game where they happen to be pitching in one of the Yankees minor league games that I watch. I have heard that he's very, very good. Very, very good. And a lot of times the Yankees struggle with guys they haven't seen. Now, keep this in mind. A lot of pressure on a young man. First game in the major leagues, you got to face guys like Aaron Judge, Jazz Chisholm, possibly Giancarlo Stanton, Ben Rice, Cody Bellinger. And that's a hell of a lineup to navigate your first trip in the major leagues. So while it is going to be tough for the Yankees to adjust to a new arm that they haven't seen before, it's going to be tough for him also. We got a couple of more voicemails. We'll get to them after we get to a few more things. Let's get to the prediction time. So my prediction today, the Nostra Derek prediction, 2 home runs from Aaron Judge. 2. Book it. And I think Giancarlo Stanton is going to hit home run number 1 on the season. I feel like, he doesn't typically go too far in between home runs. Like he's had 3 or 4 games now where he's hit the ball hard a number of times, but he hasn't gotten the launch angle settled yet. I think he's due. And, Cincinnati's one of those ballparks where it's hot out and the ball carries there anyway. I think this could be one of those games where you see the Yankees hit 4 or 5 home runs. I think Judge's going to hit 2. I think Giancarlo's going to hit 1. I think they might even have 1 or 2 other ones. And Lodolo's a good pitcher, but a lefty against these righties, it's going to be dangerous. I could see Volpe running into one because he gets the ball in the air. He's probably feeling good after his 3-hit game, sat on it for a day, reached base in his only at-bat. He walked. We'll see. Gregory Wayne says he's seen Burns pitch. He's the real deal. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Nicole says Glaber is a beast. Glaber having a very nice year for the Tigers. Congrats to him. He's probably going to be an all-star. Nicole also says insane prediction. Hey, if you're gonna make predictions, be bold, right? Right? Florgon says Clarke would be a good fit on the Diamondbacks or the Mariners or some crappy team. He's a good fit on the Yankees. He's a good fit. I mean, he threw 7 no-hit innings the other day. He's good. He's got a 2.84 ERA. I believe it's one of the lowest in the American League at this point. I don't know if he qualifies. He probably does. He's got 69 innings pitched. I'm not sure where he ranks. I'll look that up. But all right, quick word from the guys at Foul Territory about Cash App, then back to take a couple more voicemails.
Kratz, real talk. I do not carry cash around me, but what I do carry around on my phone is Cash App.
Easy peasy. Like I said before, anytime Scott can pay for the tab, that is good. And it's always right there. Fast, easy, always available.
Yeah. Oh, my credit card's not working, or I didn't bring cash with me. There's no more alligator arms. Do you have your phone? Most people have their phone. So use Cash App. It's secure and safe. There's no waiting around. It is a super, super easy sign-up process. You can sign up quicker than you can listen to Kratz and I talk about Cash App. For a limited time only for the FT fam, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code Territory in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
All right. All right, so we got another call here from Joe.
Yes, this is Joe, a Yankee fan for 60-some years.
All right.
I love Judge, but the way he's been playing the last couple of weeks with all these strikeouts, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, he's breaking out of it tonight. Watch out. 2 home runs tonight. Book it. Got a call here from Adrian in New Mexico.
Hi, Derek. This is Adrian from Chaparral, New Mexico. Just calling to give my insights regarding the next couple of games. I think this would be a great opportunity for the Yankees to kind of get on a hot streak before they face the gauntlet of schedule that they have coming up, going to Toronto, playing the Mets, then Seahawks and the Cubs prior to the All-Star break. If they really win these next 6 games, I really do think that they'll have an opportunity to, get on a win streak, get right, and then play these tough opponents and have a better taste of June going into July and before the All-Star.
Yeah, if you have a good series here against the Reds, you win 2 out of 3. I think you can win 2 out of 3 against the Athletics. All of a sudden, the June swoon isn't so bad, right? Because that'll be 3 straight series wins. And then, Toronto can play us tough, especially in Toronto. Austin Wells generally hits well there. So does Judge. So I could definitely see Judge being hot again by then, especially getting a tune-up against the Athletics pitching. I think we're going to be okay against Toronto. The Mets series at Citi Field going to be tough. The Yankees took 2 out of 3 the first time. Soto swinging the bat much better lately. I haven't looked up Juan Soto's numbers in quite a while. I'm going to take a look real quick. He's hitting .255 with 16 home runs now, so he's turned it around. The on-base percentage is still under 400, but it's creeping back up towards 400. But still, 275 at-bats, basically half a season. He's got 16 home runs. He's got 41 RBIs. Very nice season. 151 OPS plus, but not worth $50 million. I'm sorry. Just not, especially given his defense, not worth $50 million. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to catch you guys after the game. I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat. It's been a long day, but let's hope that the Yankees can break out the bats tonight in Cincinnati, the Great American Small Park, and put a few balls into the river. I'll see you next time. If you made it this far, do us a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join our community. You can also be a part of the show by calling in at 718-899-1068. Also, part of the way that we maintain and fund all of this is through NYYDesigns.shop. Check it out now. Get all sorts of fun Yankees merch, hats, hoodies, zip-ups, beanies, mugs, you name it. We've got it. Check it out, NYYDesigns.shop. And check out Pinstripe Territory on all your favorite podcast platforms. We are the official Yankees podcast of the Foul Territory Network. We're here for post-game shows after every single game, and we're here before a lot of games to talk about the game, preview the lineup, the pitching matchups, and things like that. And we're here all off-season to talk about the latest in Yankees rumors, news, etc. Join our community. We'll see you next time.